Okay, go ahead, Otto.
Okay, it started out a beautiful day in Alaska, and we were rolling into an afternoon of working through some challenges with budget and sorting out issues, and then the calls started to come in. And we probably have had one of the toughest days we've had in quite some time, I would guess, just in terms of total calls and severity of the call. But the biggest issue we had that sucked up the most resources was a well cave-in, a well trench where some guys were working out here in the Butte. And they were in pretty dire straits. I'll let Ken talk a little bit more about the details.
Yeah, we get called out around 2:30 this afternoon. Two men trapped in a well about 15 feet deep. Came in just, the call was above their waist, but it was actually just above their knees. But they were trapped. We set up an initial rescue that we could. Butte Fire Department showed up on location first. We tried a rope rescue. There was no way we were going to get them out. Called Anchorage, and their confined space team came out and assisted. And it was a pretty lengthy operation, but the end result was they were both able to be extracted. So it took a lot of work.
The way this worked out, it was textbook teamwork. And Ken and his team of firefighters and Lisa with her team of medics were able to cover down on an awful lot of mayhem that was going on out here in the valley. We owe a great debt of gratitude to the teams out of Anchorage that came out and helped support us. We had the confined space rescue team from Anchorage that was here with us. We don't have that capability here in the borough. It's a very specialized skill, and it requires an awful lot of training. But they were able to bring their technical skills and their equipment to bear, and allowed us to be able to get in there and get those two guys extracted. They were in good spirits the whole time, but they were in a bad way. They were really in a crisis situation with as much dirt as they had overhead, the instability of the soil. They were compacted into the soil up to their waists in what was a lot like concrete. So it was a very difficult challenge. In the midst of all this, Ken and I are on scene over there working the issues in Butte with this cave-in, and Lisa's team was out there with all of our rescue folks from across the borough working a number of very difficult situations. Lisa?
Yeah, it was not just the number of calls. It's rough on us when we get multiple calls. There were at least 7 or 8 calls that came in over the course of about 3 hours, but the severity of it. A lot of times we'll have 1 or 2 severe calls and then a lot of routine stuff, and these were just one severe call after another. We had a 9-patient critical motor vehicle collision on Connect Goose Bay. Simultaneously, there's a motor vehicle collision out on the Old Glen Highway. We got a call for a toddler that had dumped lighter fluid and possibly ingested some on herself. Unconscious person up in the middle part of Wasilla. And then just a little while ago we got word that a paraglider fell out of the sky. They're working that rescue right now up in Hatcher Pass. So it's been an unbelievable day, but it just is a good example of when the proverbial hits the fan, people are ready for it, and we did not run out of resources.
It's a testament. It's a testament to the training and the resources that the people of the borough have given us to be able to go out there and do this kind of business and keep people safe. And we're very thankful to have the opportunity to serve.
The other thing that you might not have realized too was that it wasn't just the people that were on duty and on shift. We had people that heard their radios or saw on their pagers, and they were coming from their homes and staffing up additional ambulances. At any given time, we would like to staff 5 ambulances. We're happy if we can staff 4, and we had 8 running today. Willow, 2 crews from Butte, 2 crews from Palmer, Lakes, and 5 crews from the Wasilla Central area. That might add up to more than 8, but it was a lot of ambulances out there.
No, I can tell you that I'm very proud of these guys. You know, Lisa and Ken have done an incredible job of making sure that people are trained, equipped, and ready to do the job every day and get business done. So I'm very honored to have the opportunity to work with these two.
It's a rough day when you have all 3 directors out on one call. When I come home with gravel dust.
Wow. It's a bad day. Rough day.
Well, that's great. That's a great ending.